So today's project is working on the attic, and basically, the reason why I'm doing this is that I have a little space up here, and I really want to utilize this space. These are the things. Anything I keep up here is things that I need, but something that I don't need like all the time. So maybe a few times a year I might need something. So those are the items I store up here. The thing is, I do come up here very often because I'm always in the attic for something, working on something. So I want all this stuff to be organized. And it's all organized with different bins. So different things are in different bins. And these are the things that I keep up here that are not things that I use on a daily basis. Only things I keep up here is Christmas stuff, old pieces like, for one, like an AC unit I have up here, like basically spare parts and things that I may use once or twice a year. I don't need it down there, so I don't mind coming up a couple times a year to get it. I laid plywood down in the section that I plan to walk on. After laying down the 3/4 plywood, I then made a trip to Home Depot looking for a deal on a piece of carpet, and I didn't have anything fancy in mind and I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but I looked in the clearance section and I was able to find this piece of carpet for only $18. The size of this carpet was 12 feet by 6 feet, so it almost fit the space perfectly. The only cutting I had to do with this carpet was just to cut out the opening for the attic. I used a razor blade to cut this carpet on the back side because it's much easier to cut carpet if you flip it over. To finish this up, I just went around the edges and trimmed off all the excessive pieces. I got a set of hanging lights from a buddy of mine, which I plan to extend the wire on one of them over to an outlet where I have the second light plugged into. Rewiring this light fixture was pretty simple. I just removed the existing wire, installed a new piece of wire. I then strip the wires and connect color for color, mounting the ground wire to the chassis of the light fixture. I use wire nuts to fasten the wires together. After I made all my connection, I reassembled the light, and then I hung this light by using a screw through the chain hole. I then wired the cable over to the outlet. Using staples, I fastened the electrical wire down so that it's not dangling in the attic. So the setup I have here is an outlet being wired to a switch. When the switch come on, it turns the outlet on. I plug one light into that and then I wired the other light into this outlet as well. The outlet is very convenient because if I'm in the attic for an extended period of time, I can plug a fan in to keep me cool. Now that all work is done, it's time to test this light to make sure it works. So this was a good short-term project. My next long-term project for this attic space is to put insulation on the roof itself to keep it cool down here. I plan to close off this section and maybe put like a AC unit up here to keep this stuff cool if I decide I need to store something else up here. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.